Welcome back, everybody. Sign here again with another episode of my Reforged Eden 2 playthrough. And yeah, we've left Legacy Space for a bit. Alright, so this is the side I came up to. Okay. Get inside before I freeze. Alright, so yeah, we're at a colonist asteroid station, because it was the first place that, first system since I left Legacy Space. Any supplies? Sure, what do you got? What do you want? Civilian furniture. Do I have that? I'm pretty sure actually I don't have all the stuff on me. Still have to sort my dump box as well. Maybe Matt's 2. Oh, yeah. We have 22. He wanted 25. I've got a bunch of luxury furniture. All right, how about products 2? No, okay. Yeah, nope, none in there. And there's none in the dump box, right? I mean, there wouldn't be. I emptied the dump box out, and then I really thought the legacy would be helping themselves to, furniture. Okay, well, no crew member from him anyway. One of the reasons I came here is I have a bunch of virus samples now, viral samples. And this is one of the few places you can actually offload those things. If you go to the bar, right? Still on my heavy armor, aren't I? Yeah, I am. It's feeling kind of slow. Spike lemons. Yeah, no, I don't have those on me. New game. Crusher 14, huh? Okay. You do you, Crusher. All right, and we got, Grimgars. What do you want? Nitrogen. Really doubt I got nitrogen as well. Although I should grab those out. Should probably put those somewhere too, right? Data pads I can't do anything with. Same with nav data. I think that was pretty much it for the cargo. There might be... We got stuff in the Stahino's fridge. Harvest controller. Here we go. Right. We got more of those. I was looking to see if I had any more cargo laying around. Yeah, here's my viral samples that I was talking about. Yeah, let's see. Maybe products or some stuff. Yeah, there is some, but... Oh, yep, there's some cargo. I was also looking for civilian furniture, but yeah, no. All that's going to be on my carrier, not on, like, the Stahino or anything. Hello, teleporting. You know what? Hop on down here. What are you looking for? You want blue peppers. I actually have those, I think, on the Leviathan. Yeah, I have, like... Nice. And this is like chump change compared to what I've gotten, but it still works, right? Give me like 12 of those and give me 18 pizzas. Yep. That way I have a good stockpile of food on, Leviathan. Where's the gin at around here, right? There. Pirates, okay. Pirates again. Rados. Colony. There we go. We got 6,000 credits. We can come over here. Oh, I probably should gather all my credits together, right? Let's see. You know, anything new? Yeah, there's some there. As well as miscellaneous stuff I don't need. I'm just put all this away in that. Then, yeah, let's see. I feel like I have a good amount of credits just laying around in miscellaneous boxes at this point. Is there anything in the ammo? No, just ammo. Okay. Let's see what handguns are. Then let's go Leviathan. Dump box. No, that's the drones. Why is... I need to sort everything out. I think I used the wrong constructor to craft missiles for my ship. That's why they ended up in there. And then we also have this. I'm not even going to bother with that right now. Materials 2. And we got some Zyme, but that's not usually enough for a quest. Grimgar's wanted like 15 nitrogen, right? Yeah, I don't have that. I need to remember I actually do have some data on here too. Yeah, I think that's pretty close to most of the credits we got. I do have an ATM on the Leviathan. So, not all that concerned about it. Hey, Quantum. Overclocked for 50k. Where did I put my things, my hacking programs, right? I uploaded them because I wanted the inventory space, and now I forgot where I shoved them. Why aren't you... There we go. Let's see, products 1, no. Materials, I really doubt it. Well, I will put that in there. We got 66 quantums right now. Not a huge amount. But I've also spent a lot of quantum since I came to Legacy Space. Here we go. There's my hacking. We wanted overclock. I grabbed spam. Let's try that again now. Job. I have one here. Here to buy. Do I want to buy anything from you, really? I mean, it's not like I'm hurting for cash right now. I've got 10 million plus God knows what else stashed everywhere. I mean, autominers are kind of tempting because I am single player. I can just set them down and then just sleep in a bed or tent or what have you for, 3 or 4 cycles and call it good. Arnold's armors. No, let's go this way, right? This is the way down to, yeah, Oki's right there. That's way out. And I want, this is the card guy, right? Yeah, lower deck media. Reminds me, I need to find an actual Polaris trade station. I've got, well, they're not on me. I have a full set of all 3 types of cards back on the carrier, I think it is. I need to turn them in. I mean, get some quantums, you get a unique weapon and a data core, maybe? Which means the advanced core would be an option at that. Well, I would need a lot more data cores. It's Kiko Robotics. Void bar, here we go. Talk to the bartender. Hey. Expurgatory, you're looking for work. Zirax security key card. Alright, so I just spent like the last 15 minutes doing some sorting, and I do not have what you want. I will buy some drinks from you. Right. You know what? 62 coffee? Sure, why not? I need to start actually using coffee more when I'm rating POIs. We will buy all of that. 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 I don't think I need to worry about the beer or the wine. But yeah, I've got the Stahino emptied out. I've got my dump box somewhat sorted. I never did this though. There. Yeah. Let me just put everything in here for now. I found 4 more cargoes and like another 60,000 credits. Hello, Karana. All right. There you are. The whole reason I came here was to offload viral sample, and yeah. The guy here doesn't want viral samples. He wants a security key card. I've got 3 standards and 2 exploration key cards. You just like sell stuff, right? Buy and sell. Yeah, just random generic stuff. How about you? What do you want? Weapon signatures report. Okay, let me go to here. Yeah, no, don't have it. You have a weapon or armor locker in here, though? You don't. That's a shame. Do you have one behind you? Nope. We go back through here, and then to here, and then there's like this little cockpit area back here. Okay. Well, so much for this station. Auxiliary augments. Okay, what are you doing? Or what do you want? Advanced radiation booster for 40k. Oh, I've got one right here. Okay, well, let me... yeah, I've got like 5. Okay, yeah, you can have one. Oh, and you give me some ethanol stuff. Okay, sure. And that's all, which, whatever, don't really care. Augments are really not all that great. So. Oh. At least that's somewhat useful. It's bioethanol that we can make flamethrower fuel with, not the actual flamethrower fuel. Which is good, because I don't use flamethrowers. I like being able to see, and a flamethrower destroys any chance you have of being able to see what the hell's going on. Alright. Went the wrong side, didn't I? It was here, and then there. There's a Leviathan. The ground pounder. It's funny, the ground pounder's like, oh, that's a good sized ship, and then you throw it up under the underside of the Leviathan, and it's like, yeah, it's not that big. Just the size difference between the Stahino and the Leviathan is just kind of humorous. So you know what? We're going to take the Stahino down to the planet. Right. She's a lot easier to get around with. All right, fixtures on. What all do we have in orbit around here? There is a Sunat in orbit. There's an Agristation. That was the other thing I wanted to do around here. Oh, there's a Kiuvera. Okay. Go pick on a Kiuvera a little bit, right? Should be fun. All right, well. There's the Kiuvera, and then there's a naval shipyard not too far away from it. So... turn everything on. Make sure, yep, it worked. Okay. And... nope, not quite. Thing is, he's diving as well. Which, okay. No, stop with the whole turning crap. I'm going to reload. There we go. We go back in here. We're going to switch our armor out. Oh, yeah, I have to turn my jetpack back on now. Let's go take a light on as well. Dihino. Go ahead and do that. Hey, plasmas. Nice. We kind of tore up this ship a little bit. It's okay, it's a Kiuvera. Nobody really cares. Right. I'll grab that, though. Yeah, look, there's an able shipyard over there. I haven't fought one of those things in a while, actually. My usual mode is to come up behind these guys and pop the warp drive out. I had to try it a different way, and it was not bad. It would have been better if, you know, he hadn't been turning nearly so much. But we did save most of the thrusters. But if you pop the warp drive, it can chain and take out the generator, and this thing becomes dead in the water. Right, and I think, yeah, I've got some thrusters here to take out. I wonder how much damage I did to the interior with the railgun, though. That should be most of the thrusters. Oh, there's some here, too. Well, the fridge is intact. Ooh, look, mushrooms. Nice. Very rare loot container. Or look, more cash. Okay. Got an armor locker. We got a small constructor. Container controllers with miscellaneous stuff in them. Let's see. Good. Up. Oh, I just wasted whatever oxygen I had left. Oh well. Odds are, with only one small tank like that, it wasn't even enough to pull. So. Oh, dang it. Missed the thruster. It was right here. I got the ones on the other side, right? Yep. Yeah, Chimeras are pretty easy to... Wasn't there like a an extender in here or something? Yeah, right here. A couple of improved CPU extenders. And then we have some alien loot containers. Here, let me do that. Actually, I'll put that in there too. And then we'll do here. Is that the Sunat? Is that a drone? Anyway, it's going to be a little bit risky to head out. What are you even shooting at? Oh, the Sunat came to say hello. Hey, look at that. Okay, you know what? Yeah, this is really annoying with the whole ships moving away from you, take reduced damage thing going. That Alien has never bothered trying to fix. Do you have any more rear-facing thrusters, or are you just... Okay, yeah, you're dead. Okay. It's very noisy. Stop it. Oh, you've got some sort of a shield pin, you jerk. And longer range than I do, which is annoying. There you go. Wait for my shield to build back up now. And there's that. Go here and do that. Could have sworn that my shield regen faster on the Stahina. Oh well. Yep, already getting shot at. Get that block out of here. And that one. Here, we'll just hang out up here for a moment. Where is your rear core at? Like, isn't there one like here-ish as well? Yeah, there it is. How did that not kill the core? Seriously. There it goes. Looks like I took the back core out without realizing it. That's why I couldn't find it. Alright, so now we have a Sunat to loot up. Here comes the fun part. Because there's going to be guys on board, probably. This is why I have an extra salvage core. I think I left the other one on the Kiuvera, wherever it's at. The Sunat just showed up randomly, so. Go here. Turn basically everything off except for the gravity, I think. There we go. There we go. That way I can walk around inside of this thing. Top off my oxygen. It's kind of looking like nobody spawned in here. Hey, extenders, nice. One thing I need to do actually is find multi-charges. I realized I had like none on me, so I have one here. Okay, good. That'll help. That should be more than enough to grab everything out of here. Oh, I nuked somebody's bedroom. Nice, antibiotic ointments. Don't mind if I do. Alright. Well, I killed like 2 bedrooms on this thing. One of which looked like the captain's quarters, since it was quite a bit bigger than everything else. Hello. Yeah, it looks like nobody spawned in. Probably, well, if it's sensor-based, CVs do not trip sensors. For whatever reason. And, things I'd pop the cores before they had any idea, or the sensors could pick me up, I should say. Then, yeah, it looks like nobody spawned in. Hello. I know. 12.7, I mean, that's still useful, right? I mean, it's just a Sunat, so there's not going to be anything extremely good in here. But, I mean, we did get some very rares, so... Got a very rare and a rare so far. And a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. Hey, small commercial constructor, though. That's actually pretty valuable. Well, that was an engine room at one point in time. Like the brig. Toilet. Fuel tanks. Good amount of fuel in here. All right, anything good? No. I'll definitely have to go through and hit everything up from the outside. Up. This thing burned out of fuel quick. And granted, I emptied the fuel tanks, but I left 46 fuel in there. Basically, the only thing that was running was lights and gravity, and it did not last long at all. What do you got? 127 millimeter, huh? Hello. Nice. Bathroom yet again. Combat rifle. They're a good starting weapon, honestly. The combat rifles are pretty decent. But, meh. Oh, the warp drive survived. Fuel generator didn't. Wow, it actually has pentaxid in the tank. Cool. Usually you don't find that. Oh, hello. Nothing fancy though. Steel block, okay. We got all these wonderful turrets to strip off this thing now. The whole reason for coring it rather than just, you know, shredding it. I don't think there's going to be really anything else interesting on this, though. Alright, well, the good news is the Kiuvera hadn't despawned yet. So, able to get my salvage core back. And I did miss a couple of thrusters on it, but... let's see, so far we're looking at... No, wrong button. There we go. This is what we've nailed so far from the two ships. Nothing spectacular, but honestly, for the amount of effort that went into it, not bad. There you are. You. Oh, damaged spacecraft. Isn't this the one that has like the base flak turrets on it or something? Like the SV with flak turrets? Or is this the one that's the diplomat? Oh yeah, we're being shot at. That is, yep, the one with flak turrets. Okay. Okay, you know, you're being very rude right now. I hope you know that, right? I am a little low on fuel, unfortunately. But we did get a decent amount off of the Sunat. I just really should have topped this thing off before we left the carrier. Get you put away. And we've got a decent amount of pentaxid. So we'll just go ahead and throw that. Oh, that's oxygen. There we go. Put that in the tank. There we go. Oh, you know, my turrets are still off. I think there's core inside the ship here. Okay, let's go ahead and fall back now. All right, come on, shields. Come on back. Yeah, it's not the shipyard I was thinking of. But yeah, I think there might be a core inside the ship it's building. And another one elsewhere in the shipyard. There's the other one, the industrial shipyard, I think it is. That one I know where the cores are. Honestly, the shield on the naval shipyard's a little on the weak side. I mean, 2 shots from the Thor dropped like 8% off the shields. Which, I mean, granted, the Thor is a strong, weapon, but yeah. That's probably good enough, right? And there we go. Go ahead and get its shield stripped off real quick. Is there a core in this thing or what? Okay, we just killed something that it's not happy about. Let's see. The other core, I think, is up here, isn't it? In this, like, long hallway. Okay, you know what? I don't really care about you, turret. Yeah, I see it right there. It's, like, right here-ish. Over a block, right? Yeah, right there. Okay, well, that's one core down. There's the other one, the front core with Sunat? Is that what we're looking at? Honestly, I'm wondering if I was to hop in here, right? And now, you guys are noisy. Stop. Okay, we are being shot at. Okay. By you, it looks like, huh? Thank you. Still being shot at. Where's the other one at now? Oh, is it you? Yeah, it's you. Looks like my shield's coming back. Give the turrets on the base a second to maybe reacquire targets, because, yeah. There's the core right there. Well, lead he was. I mean, really. Is the shield back up now? It is. Dang it. Ow! Jerk! Alright, let's go here. You. Control panel. Turrets for a bit. Wait for us to start hearing the tink noises, right? They kind of sound like that, yeah? Yep, things are getting destroyed. Okay. There we go. Good cord. All right. So let's go up to our ship now. At least close to our... Hi. That is still the weirdest bug. All of a sudden, there's just two of them. Only as they die, right? Oh, okay. The hell's that? It's that legacy weapon of mine. All right. Anything interesting? Probably not in here, right? Well, maybe. Maybe in the ships there might be something interesting. Hi. Oh, there's nothing there. What would go in there? Like 2 by 2 by 3. You are awfully nonchalant for an invader being in here. I hope you know that, right? Okay. Ammo. And actually some tank shells for the hover tank. Which, unfortunately, has been kind of nerfed by the last Reforged Eden update. Which is 100% Alien's fault, honestly. Alien screwed up the trajectory of ballistic shells. And basically made them travel a lot further than they're supposed to with the 112 update. And so Reforged Eden 2 just said, you know what, they're not ballistic anymore. And so you can't like arc shots anymore. That's actually not bad, but kind of disappointing ultra rare. So yeah, the hover tank, it's still the tri-tank, I should say. Not completely useless now, but you can't sit outside a turret range and just lob shots into a base. Which is a bit of a downer, because that's where it really excelled. You could just drop shields from a good distance and then zip in and just nuke turrets left and right with it. Now you have to actually, get in there and, actually fight with it. So, I mean, it's still viable, it's just not as overpowered as it used to be. All right, what else we got going on here? Okay, we got, well, you. And there's like a whole nother section of this place that we haven't even gotten into yet over here. Oh, hey, yeah. Let's go ahead and grab that. And what are you? You're just basic alien container? Okay. Go ahead and pick up all these so that way later on I can check the P menu and, see what I have not looted yet. And you are, I mean, it's more oxygen. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Speaking of oxygen. Okay, now, okay, we're back within range of the gravity. Okay. Yeah, no, I think we're pretty clear. Nothing spawned in here. See you. All right, and this is the long hallway with the core at the end of it. Kind of an oddball place to put a core, but at the same time, it kind of makes sense if you're attacking this POI on foot. Right? Because the main doors are down there. So you have to fight through everything, which I've done that before, and you know, it's honestly not bad. Am I really slot capped? I am. Okay, go to the fridge first, and we'll put that stuff away. You know, that can go in there too, because it's technically a fridge thing, right? Go here. And all that stuff can go into there. And honestly, like this VS92 and PPT25 can just go away, right? I don't need them. I need this railing, heavy window, combat steel, hardened steel, shutter windows. There, that freed up some more inventory slots, so we should be better now. That way I can do things like that and not worry about it. Grab all the furniture because, you know, that's free gunpowder, honestly. Break it down, you can turn the planks into plant fiber, and then you can turn the plant fiber to nitro, and yeah. Ransack enough POIs and steal all their furniture, you don't even have to go tree cutting. Kind of nice. Right. Yeah, that's where the core was right here. Run all the way through. Elevator on down. Hello, window. And we have 2 floors of, well, hell if you come in here without popping the cores. Whoops. There are just a huge amount of enemies in here. And everything on the second floor can shoot down and snipe you as you're trying to do, you know, everything. Lots of sentry guns everywhere and whatnot. Ooh, transportation booster. Hooray. Alright. I was hoping for some actual food. Like a sandwich or something. But yeah, that works. That's fine. But yeah, now it's just going to be run through here and just snag up a bunch of loot, and I'll come back if I find anything utterly amazing, but I really doubt that I'm going to. All right, so apparently there's 3 traders in here. They never spawned in, though. All right, we got some solar panels I could grab. I don't really care about. There is still the gravity generator, and basically it. There are these drone spawners, but they're just spawn plates. They're not actual like drone bays or anything like that. You pick them up and they come back as a steel block, and it's just kind of just whatever. There we go. I did have one extender, which I grabbed, and that was about it, really. Extenders really aren't even all that important anymore either. I mean, early game, they're great whenever you need the bridges and matrices and whatnot, but mainly bridges because you don't get high tier anything off these guys. All right, where is... It's over this way for the Agristation, right? Spacecraft, naval shipyard. There's an orbital refinery at Agristation. That's what I want. I don't know if the refinery is going to be all that important or not. It would be worth checking out, but probably not bother doing it on camera because it's I'm going to get probably a mining contract, and then I could buy, you know, furnace permit. And sell some ore off, I guess. Or buy ore, depends. But I think I'm pretty good on what they'll sell. Alright, now this is something completely new for me, though. Agristation. I've never bothered hitting one up before. I might have. I don't remember. Might have on the Broken Eden server. Oh, interdictor. Yeah, let's have our turrets back on too now. Alright. We got friends. I'll look instead. Alright. Oh, you got a lot of little turrets, don't you? That's kind of nasty. He's actually got better shields than the Shipyard did. Okay, reload. Alright, let's start taking this thing apart. And seeing if I can find the core, right? Could I just maybe defang this thing? And then we'll just go in it on foot. Okay, there goes that. And we've got these over here, and I think that's it. All right. What are you shooting at? Look, that turret's dead. You're fine. There is one there, though, it looks like. Right? Is there? Why are you... Are some of you set to generator still or something? Yeah, something is. The infrared, no, the gamma is what I want. You can be set to generator still. Okay, well, we nuked whatever these orbs are on one side, it looks like. Or maybe it's just solar panels. Yeah, it might have just been solar panels there. Oh. Stop. It's just a slight bit overkill, you know. Okay. I should probably take care of that before I go in. I don't need to lose a turret to a freaking sentry gun. Okay, what are we stuck on now? Oh, okay. But how are you able to shoot my ship from over there? There's like a good portion of your station between you and it. She'll start coming back up. And I did set one of my gamma turret, right? You should be targeting, you know, here what you target. Oh, you're not even targeting bases. Why? Whoops. Okay. Where is a spot where you will open fire on your own, right? And keep going? Oh, hello. Hi. Okay. There's another one up here. All right. How many cores does this have? 3? What the hell were you just shooting at? Okay, good. Now that thing is finally opened up. Thing is one of my railguns is firing too. My only railgun. Oh, the other one must have died a while ago, and I never. You're not even set to bases. Now you are. Yeah, I think railguns. Railgun turrets here. Let me look. Right, they're going to be probably not part or not repairable or whatever. Repair template? No. So yeah. Manually replace those when they die. Okay. Hey, thanks for the sandwich. Oh, God. I just realized. Oh, yep, there we go. I just realized I'm low on health. I don't think I ever fully healed up after the previous storm in the Sunat. All right. Spawn on the Steno. Yeah. Current reputation? Hostile. Yeah. Go figure, right? That's what got me. Hi. You. Okay. If I stand here, then you can't do anything about it, right? Freaking shield back up again. Why I went to the trouble of setting up that freaking turret. This guy. Target bases and generators and stuff, right? Here, you do that as well. I don't have my sentry guns on the front. Oh, no, I do. I do. You should be targeting, like, literally everything. You're just not active for whatever reason. Are you going to open fire at all? No. Hey, there you go. There. No idea why my laser turret quit firing. At least those guys will keep going. And there we go. Okay. Ow. Yeah, I should have taken that spawner out. That one's on me. Yeah, this here's one of the reasons I want to start, though. We have new planets and moon, new planet and a moon, and the Tesh from the previous update. So I'm thinking about maybe, you know, starting over. But I mean, there's still quite a bit to pull off. But there's also new stuff that we don't have access to. If I do start off, I'm not bringing everything over. I've got way too much stuff. I'll bring my character over. And... okay, that's right. I forgot you were up there. Freaking shield is up again. Stupid turrets. Alright. Hey, shield is down now. Good. And... now I don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay. Now let's get back in there. And not have to worry about, you know, not being able to kill sentry guns or something. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Son of a... I'm wearing light armor again, aren't I? So, yeah. You need to remember that. Those rangers hurt. And I do actually need to stop and repair my light armor sometime here soon. Thank you. Did I not fit through? Okay, there we go. That's Rados Commander, huh? I'll eat that. Thank you. Sorry, gravity gen. Hi. Guess what? That's actually fairly good at stripping sentries out. I think I may have actually found a decent use for that legacy weapon. Alright, you. Go away. Do you have anything on you I can loot? No. So what do you say? Oh, okay. I gotta take the spawner out. Where did he even go? Like, he ran somewhere. I thought he ran to my, you know, to the right side of the screen. No, he ran to the left. Okay. Spawner. Take out the damn spawner, you moron. The hell did he survive a point-blank Goth shotgun? Alright, is there anything else in this level that I need to worry about? Yes. Okay, and that one fell outside. The commander we looted, okay. Okay. What did this say? Work work site, 8 hours. Leave for the next ship arriving, entry forbidden. Okay. Yeah, well, too bad. Oh, hey, look, there's the last core. Can I get to it from in here, though? No. Hi. Ow. That was very rude. Are you gonna come over here or what? Nope. Okay. What the hell? Yeah, now I see you. Okay. Dang it. Hi. You can't really aim down, can you? All right. The only things in here are things that have already spawned. Which now we're on a time limit. It's nice. Because things are going to start withering away and decaying. I'm surprised that that sentry gun didn't start causing me issues. You know what? It's the central hub. Okay. What the hell, game? It's flipping me 180 degrees and making me face the wrong way. All right, let's turn that off. Turn the power back on. Let's see, devices. Okay, that's good. Ungrouped. I don't think any of those are going to take CPU or power, really. Equipment, probably not. Gravity generator I kind of want on. Let me make sure, yeah, oxygen is on. Okay, good. Is there no maintenance tab? There's a trading tab. Auto group everything up, right? There it is. That's what I was looking for. Okay, it's just armor lockers. I'm looking for things that take power, right? They don't. All right. Now I can walk around, right? And here, we're gonna switch over to products for this one. Granted, I mean, I've got a ton of Taxid, but everything else I grab will go into there and I don't have to worry about it. And I kind of keep what I get here separate from everything else we've gotten. All right, well, I think we're done here for now, right? What are you, anyway? Oh, Promethean asteroid. I wonder if I should hit that up while we're here. But the loot out of that thing, well, first of all, 480 hydroponic units. Yeah, there's a lot of crops in there. I got 60 plant protein, medicinal growth, natural sweetener, and herbal leaves, and then 120 wheat. And then 2 fields actually died before I got there because I blew giant keeping holes into them to get the core out. And then, but yeah, we got a bunch of foodstuffs as well out of it as well. Honestly, it's not bad, but it's probably something you'll only ever do once. At least once in a given run. I mean, there's a lot of good, loot in there, but how many crop plots do you need? Seriously. One of the cool things we did get, though, was almost 200 fertilizer, and we got a little bit of chemicals and toxic waste. Decent amount of fuel, good amount of oxygen out of there as well. We got helium, nitrogen, and xenon, but not much of those. And it did have 4 shield boosters, so. But yeah, it's one of those, I mean, the amount of troops stuff in there, I guess you could save some money by raiding them and then harvesting their fields. You're going to burn a lot of ammo and whatnot just getting into that place. I mean, you're going to do it that way, then you're going to have to defang it like I did. And then make sure those are off. I just want my mining lasers right now. Yeah, you could probably get away with defanging maybe just half of them, half the turrets off of it, which would make it more profitable. But yeah, you're still going to go through a decent amount of ammo just getting into it. Honestly, just the 2 mining lasers alone still do a pretty good number on an asteroid. It's still kind of strange to be doing this on a warship, right? Okay, I have it classified roughly as a destroyer class. But, destroyer with lasers, just for things like this. Just because it's extremely, handy, especially in drone space. The lasers are on here just for drone space, because there's a couple of POIs that are asteroids, or built into asteroids. And it's nice being able to get all the ore without having to, brave the horrors of drone space and nothing more than a spacesuit. Alright, so how much promethium we just get out of this thing? That should be everything, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Yep. We ended up with... Did it go into this one? Yeah. Wow, 400. Did it go into the other one at all, too? Oh, yeah, there we go. 2,300. But it filled this one up here. I mean, the one's only 16k, so... Yeah, 2,700 promethium's not bad. Alright, there's that refinery. Alright, see, I figured one last thing before we end off here. Go talk to this guy and see what he's got, right? We buy ore. Yeah, that's nice. Contracts. Sure, give it to me. Pentaxid is ascosium and aluminum. Oh, okay, not bad. And yeah, the refinery license, and then killed by iron, copper, silicon, titanium, neo, and sathium. Yeah, I don't really have a ton of that stuff right now anyway. So yeah, it's just your standard orbital refinery. I basically use them just to grab mining contracts, so. I don't think I've ever been up there. Oh, hey, there's a guy here. Security guard. Studying astronomy. Abundance of lava planets. Oh, sure. Thank you. Explorer's Pocket Guide to Stars. We can get one of those from the UCH as well. What does it say? 9 error access code. Port 7887. Wasn't there like a locked door somewhere in here as well? Okay. O2's already full. Yeah. Like 887. Hey, it worked. Cool. Let me do that. What's in here? Intake maintenance access. It's not like I can really access anything. Okay, access denied there. Yeah, access denied. And that's just access denied. Okay. Not even key code, just nope, not allowed. We could use the repair station, I guess. Okay, it won't let me access the repair station. It says press F to access, and then nothing happens. So, yeah. Oh, there is this here, though, right? And yeah, access denied. Okay. Well, that's it for the refinery. Finally found out the code, and it's completely useless. I guess if you were, like, raiding this place, then it would be a different story. But since I want to stay friendly with Polaris, I mean, it took a bit, but we are honored with Polaris. Just barely. The Talon, not so much. We're getting there with pirates now. Because, killed a lot of Zirax, so yeah. And then we've got a bunch of factions we haven't found yet. But thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until the next one. I missed. The sign signing out. Have fun.